You're just taking my pillow.
Well, I saw you weren't using it. Oh, wow. You weren't using it.
Can you believe this?
All right, well, we're doing that.
Bang this and talk right now about what Danny just did.
All right, man, welcome to the Mid Show, presented by Miller Lite. Miller Lite, we are in Nashville, and we are probably going to consume a lot of these.
I had myself a few Miller Lights last night. It is
you?
about 1,000 degrees with 1,000% humidity in Nashville on this beautiful summer trip we're on, and nothing hits like a cold Miller Lite when it's 1,000 degrees.
At the new Barstool Nashville bar,
which is awesome. Might I add.
Miller Lights at Barstool Nashville, Broadway.
The inaugural Miller.
Yes,
that's what it is. It's Barstool Nashville, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct. Great stuff. So, I mean, Miller Lite, 96 calorie beer, tastes like beer. It's perfectly brewed for everything that summer has to offer. Like we said, whether it be, grilling, whether it be a tailgate, whether it be
baseball game,
concert, a Dante set at
Tau
Theory,
or whether you're just on your couch.
What? Or just on your couch. Exactly. We're
after work. After you're cutting the grass.
Cutting the grass. Good, Dave.
Great Miller Lite.
Just make sure you get a Miller Lite, because with a Miller Lite in your hand, summer doesn't just taste great. It tastes like Miller time. To get Miller Lite delivered right to your door, visit MillerLite.com/redline, or you could find it pretty much anywhere that they sell beer. Just make sure you're celebrating responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. All right, so like I said, off the top, we're in Nashville. You can see different setting. So this is pre-recorded. All-time power move by Danny right now.
Yeah.
All-time.
It's not even that. It said Dante didn't even throw up a fight. He just got baited into submission.
So
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
They're referring to me stealing Dante's couch pillow for watching on YouTube.
I almost fell off the couch.
I saw he was like this. He was fully committed to the hunch. I wasn't ready to commit to the hunch, and if I went all the way back with only one pillow, then my feet would be dangling. Said, if you're not going to use it, I'm going to use it.
You didn't say anything. You just took it.
You weren't going to use it. You wouldn't even know it wasn't there right now.
You didn't
now
even
it's
ask.
not even an option, but yeah.
Yeah.
I asked for forgiveness, not permission.
Yeah, this probably only makes sense if you're watching on YouTube. But if you're watching on YouTube, Danny just has two beautiful cushions behind him.
Like Italian leather cushions.
This is a really nice couch. This is a really nice place.
Oh, yeah. Ed's good at this.
Very good.
Well, the Milwaukee house. But that's Milwaukee.
But I got better.
Yeah. He learned from his mistakes.
I'm amazed. This place there's like fucking Sub-Zero and Wolf appliances. This place is very nice.
And we're like really close to Broadway. We're close to like a bunch of other bars.
Yeah.
What do you mean someone made a mistake? Oh, yeah. No, it's a nice place. We got a nice roof deck. I told you, Milwaukee, I was so disgusted with the house I booked. I pound like an hour and a half on Airbnb now before we book. Like
nice work.
I meticulously go through this shit.
Milwaukee wasn't even your fault. Like,
welcome.
There he is. Come on in.
Barstool Chief.
There he is.
Welcome to the show.
Barstool Chief just got done with his music show.
I would ask.
Sit down.
We had to stop because I was recording with
Danny
Scott
just
Darling.
stole our pillows.
We just started 3 minutes ago, for the record. Welcome back. Where are you coming from?
You look like you were a pig just rolling around in mountains of shit.
What the fuck does that mean?
Had to
You're
use
happy.
that animal?
You look happy. You walked in with a smile on your face instead of being a little ornery prick like you usually are.
Happy like a pig in the mountains.
Yeah, I did the Boyle show. I did the show with Scott. I thought we were not doing until 4 when we were supposed to have Pete. So that's what I was basing the schedule off of.
It's all right.
No, you're fine.
It's all right.
It's all right. We never scheduled. It was TBD.
It's all right. You're here.
I'm here.
You're here.
How's that back cushion doing?
I don't know what Danny's doing over here with this. This is a wild move. Be like, I need both cushions.
A lot happened before you came. If I didn't, I'd have my feet dangling right now. Didn't want to commit to the hunch. I feel like it was a pretty smart business move.
What do you mean, like dangling like you're at the doctor's office?
If I didn't have this pillow, I could get
Why don't you just put them on like how I'm doing it?
I didn't want my dogs up like that.
Why are you self-conscious of your socks?
Yeah, I guess.
One's inside out. He did make a note to say that one of them is inside out.
Dave was trying to get free.
Why don't you just take your socks off?
Well, I'm not you.
Have you ever had bunions, Dan?
I haven't, surprisingly. fat athlete's foot though.
Ew,
Did you?
that's worse.
Yeah,
I think
you
everyone's had
Yeah,
You
I'm
look
an
like an
athlete.
I
athlete's
don't-
foot guy.
You look like you're not one. That's even bigger insult.
I don't know that. I don't think I've ever.
Really?
Had, I don't think so.
I remember wanting to
dude.
have athlete's foot when I was like 7 because they had the John Madden commercials.
Oh,
They're like,
tough
you
acting
don't-
to act.
Yeah, tough acting to acting, and I'd be like,
You don't
all,
want it.
all real athletes have athlete's foot. I
Dude.
guess I'm not a real athlete.
St. Pat's
itches
showers were
so
fucking-
bad. It's like, you know, when you
Oh.
did you ever get poison ivy between your toes or between
Yeah.
your fingers? It's like that, but all on the bottom of your foot. And as much as you itch it, it doesn't go away.
Itching your athlete's foot might feel better than sex.
Can you
It's nice.
sleep
It's
in
nice.
or sleep? Can you bathe in oatmeal,
Epsom salt?
tomato juice?
Dave, stop.
That's like
stop-
if you get
yeah.
by a
Stop with the
skunk.
mythical bullshit,
Skunks,
Dave.
Dave.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm asking. I
Well,
didn't say that's how you get rid of it. I'm
No,
asking.
you're bringing up myths.
You get rid of it with tough
It'll
acting.
be the
to
first
acting.
time a myth has ever been
Yes.
brought up on one of our podcasts. Apparently.
I don't do that.
Oh no, never.
Dude, tough acting to acting is how you get rid of it, all right?
Boom, tough
John
acting
Madden.
to
Boom.
acting.
Yeah, it was great. I got some of that.
Yeah.
I get
Man.
blisters on my foot very multiple times a week.
I guess I was gonna say, why does tough acting to acting need John Madden? But then again, like, I still know what that is.
Well, I think it's just called Tenactin,
Yeah.
and it's the tough acting. It comes from John Madden. He makes a tough acting.
I know.
Tenactin. Yeah,
What do you think about that?
I think I just told you.
Yeah,
No,
he-
but what do you think of catchy commercials coming from the pharmaceutical companies?
That's actually a great question.
Fuck, you put me in a box there.
That is
Is
the
that-
most he's ever
But
put.
like,
anybody
I
in
feel like
box.
the tough acting Tenactin is I don't think they're a pharmaceutical.
I don't either.
I think
No?
they're like an
No.
they're like an ointment. It'd be like
Topical?
getting calamine lotion or something. It's
yeah,
not like
it's
a-
like aspirin
yeah.
over the counter.
Well, aspirin's made by Bayer, which is definitely a big pharmaceutical.
But that's you know what
company.
it is my point.
Yeah,
And you can get generic aspirin. That's actually why anybody
I
would
think tough
ever.
acting Tenactin would be in like the same like FDA space as like shampoos.
Yeah,
Really?
That's my gut instinct.
he boxed you now.
Yeah.
It's on the shelf in grocery stores and
yeah.
drugstores. You can
Like
just,
bug
anybody
spray.
can get it.
It's like
Yeah,
a bug spray.
Exactly.
Let's talk about this the other day. Is there a bug spray sunscreen combo yet?
Ooh.
Because that should be a thing.
That's a great Ed. You're onto something.
It's a combo with other things like moisturizer and all that. Lotion always has some SPF in it now.
Sunscreen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not bug spray though.
No, I'm saying like SPF has been intertwined with other products, so I could see it coming soon.
Yeah. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? What do you think of the tiki torches? Those do anything? Or
I
no?
love those things though.
I love them too.
For decoration,
Yeah.
though.
For ambiance more
I
than
think
Right.
protecting.
I think if you have enough of them,
Big
they
tiki
work.
torch guy, if you know what I mean.
You had them indoors for a while, right?
I think if wait, no, I did not have them indoors. I
Don't say
think
off the reservation, Don.
I think if you have enough of them, they work. But I think if you only have a few, they don't do shit.
You put the net over your house every summer, right?
No. Speaking of SPF, though, what happened to my boy over here? He's burned to shit peeling.
my peel has started to peel. Look at you got like a inner layer peel too.
You don't even look burned though.
Oh, it was bad Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday. I was
Yeah,
a
he was
lobster.
bad.
on
A
Monday,
week
Oh,
ago.
the golf
Yeah.
tournament.
You thought you were tougher than the
You guys
fucking
got.
sun.
Oh yeah, Dave told me you guys got smoked.
Yeah,
We all did. I'm surprised that's not worse. His forehead was really
he's
bad.
got that olive oil skin.
I wish it was better.
Yeah, you guys look like you got normal color. You don't look burned.
Yeah, we look like you
It's
in
been a
December.
week, though.
Do you still go to tanning beds or no?
Do you still get
Don't
put
need to.
on?
It's so nice
Spray.
out. I
Spray
go
tan.
outside.
But you at least travel to a tropical location once a month.
Yeah,
in the
you'll get a
summer.
base.
Have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough to never be pale.
How many times did you hit the booth though back in the day?
I did it for a month straight.
In
once.
like February when it's
What?
bad in Chicago and I can't get where the sun is, I'll go like once a month.
Really?
I need it, man. It's like depressing. It's like a clinical thing. You gotta get vitamin D.
That is true. You need vitamin D. You can
Yeah.
take it with just a pill though.
I don't think it really works.
you could use a lamp.
I don't know.
does.
I
The
think that's like a
tanning's fine one.
70s thing. I don't think those are around anymore.
No,
I
I
bought
bought
one.
recently off Amazon.
I bought one off
Really?
Amazon too.
Yeah.
So
He just wants any
it's an
excuse to
alarm
not go
clock.
to tanning. salon.
Do they work?
no, I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
You said you went tanning?
yeah, for my buddy got a drinking ticket, and I had ran into like $10,000 cash some way somehow. This is a very true story. I took a student loan out and I had cash left over, so I kept it in my dorm room. He got a drinking ticket, didn't want to tell his parents, and so I gave him $300. And he owed me $30 left, and it was $30 for 30 days unlimited tanning. And they were all going to PCB. So I'm like, dude, I'll go with you guys. Like, I would want to try tanning. And I cranked it up to the high setting for 10 minutes, I think it was, and the tips of my ass cheeks were fucking burnt to a crisp. I couldn't sit down. But by the end of the month, I was like a nice golden maple leaf brown.
Your meandering stories be like about tanning. Came into $10,000 and ended up with his ass cheeks burned. Like,
well,
I was like, how is it
I was
drinking
gonna
taking a link
act
to
like
this?
it was
Long story short, guys.
I went tanning.
I was going to try to make the $10,000 part sound cool, but there was nothing cool about it. It was just student loan money, and I had leftover money, like thousands of dollars in my...
10,000.
Bro, you're cool. You don't need money to juice you up.
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Yes, I do.
What kind of fucking tanning salon lets you do the settings? I've never
You
heard
can
of that.
tell them.
Dave stole the master
Yeah,
key.
you told them like, yo, give me the hottest
Crank
fucking
it.
thing you got.
I thought the $10,000 was going to be like, yeah, when the bro pad, I bought our room a tanning bed.
Well, we had
I thought you were
the-
gonna say that too, and
Yeah.
my
We
mind
had
was gonna
the
explode.
bug zapper down there that kind of acted like one.
Wait, so you were in college when this happened. This is where I get thrown off because, like, I feel like present day Dave, I could see you going tanning. That Dave,
There's one by the office.
sausage with the Keystone Light. I can't. You know what I mean?
Onion
that,
eating Dave
Yeah.
would
Yeah,
never
I-
go to tanning.
Never see onion Dave.
I only did because they were getting ready for PCB and tanning every fucking day, and like all my friends were going, so I'm like, oh, I'll go.
You're
So
a
I went
lemming.
every single day.
PCB, got to get ready. Maybe do a cycloroids or something.
Yeah.
Yo, how about the fact that spring break is banned there now? Can you believe
didn't know
that?
that.
Yeah, I went back actually a couple years ago. Probably like, well, not a couple, probably like 6 by now. And it's like the town is just.
That's
It
probably
was
a big
empty
part of
at
their
that
I
economy.
know, like it was. We did blackout shows down there
Oh,
for like
Club
a week straight at
Lavela.
one point. It was insane, and now it's like
Ghost town.
It's like a college town when the kids are gone.
Yeah, Club
Yeah.
Lavela was like the biggest fucking club in the U.S.
yeah, you remember that place?
Yeah, it was like they did WCW Nitro there. They did.
Real? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
They did MTV, Pauly Shore
remember
there. and
that.
I
shit.
remember that.
Yeah, Spinnaker and all. They just have
Spinnaker.
They just have these
They would always talk
massive
about
bars
Spinnaker.
now.
I don't understand how you outlaw. How do you stop people from going to the
Dude, it was a big story.
Someone
Like,
got sexually assaulted on the beach, and
it's
they
a
were like,
big
"We're done."
story. It was a big story. The whole city got together and was like, "We're not allowing anything to happen the month of March anymore." Like the hotels, they laid down the
that-
law with the hotels,
What
the
they
clubs,
did-
everything.
Well, what they did was they banned drinking on the beach. And
Oh,
that was
well,
a big
then
part.
that's- yeah.
Once you had banned drinking on the beach,
Dude,
people
this
were
is like
"Why
the
would we go there?"
reverse of Jaws. I mean, like we need those summer dollars. Amity's a summer town.
No,
we need
they
those
just
summer
wanna-
dollars.
They completely pivoted out of
That's
that.
crazy.
In those places, they would pay like there were people. If you were a bartender, you would just go down there for March and
Yeah.
you would just leave, and you'd make like whatever,
Yeah.
a fuck ton of money.
Wow.
Those people are making thousands a night, dude. Just
I wonder how long that run was. Like, when did it start going wild?
PCB,
Yeah.
all 2000s at least.
Well,
Yeah, it was
before
90s
that, probably
probably.
into the 90s too.
Yeah, probably like three. They probably had 3 good decades for
Yeah.
sure.
Send us your best PCB stories.
Yeah, maybe like 2.5. But yeah, it was, and I got caught on video. So
Oh.
they assaulted.
Yeah,
and
that's bad.
they were like, "This is it.
That's
We're
the
done.
end.
We don't care how long it takes. We are going to pivot to just like a family
Old people.
vacation town." Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what they do now. But it's like, it's a shell of itself.
How long? Well, this is probably a better
tragic.
question for Dante. Could they like turn it into a Naples or something? Like make it?
Fort Myers.
Yeah, like make
That's
it.
the goal. But the problem is, it's on the Panhandle.
Yeah,
well, like
it's trash
Destin,
USA.
Destin's on the Panhandle. People like going to Destin.
Yeah, that's true. I'm acting like I know. I don't fucking go there enough to know.
I don't know anything, but that's what it's like.
But
if
it doesn't get that hot. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like Destin's like that.
Yeah.
Destin is like that. But that's what how it's like, well, how do you, if your entire economy is based on one thing,
Right.
and what's plan B? You know, like how do you have to be like, we're going to be the next Destin, I guess, like if you're up on the Panhandle.
Present day PCB sounds more up Eddie's alley than the old PCB. A
that's-
retirement community.
It's probably one of like my favorite trips I've ever
Bocce,
taken.
shuffleboard.
To be
old
honest,
people.
PCB 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 years.
You went, huh?
Yeah, dude, it was sick.
I never got to
White
do
Sox
that
Dave
shit.
and I just had our 10-year anniversary.
Congrats.
Yeah, I met him on the 17 seconds day. That was a game 6 Boston Blackhawks. The
That
first time I met Dave.
sucked. That anniversary just
It
happened.
was like 2 days ago.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, man, we're fucking old now.
Oh my god.
How do you feel about that, Dave? It's
Remember we threw that party at
Yeah, that's where.
Where was it? I
Stout?
can't even remember.
It's a weed shop now. What was it called?
Stout, right? Or Scout?
Nope.
Scout or Stout?
Nope.
No, it wasn't
It's
Stout.
on Ohio.
Yeah.
It's a weed shop now. What the fuck?
American Junkie.
No.
Municipal.
Municipal.
That's
It was
Yep.
municipal.
Municipal.
Municipal. That's
Yeah.
it.
What were you gonna say?
And it was amazing. It was looking like Game 7 was right around the corner, and then bang,
Nope.
bang.
It was
Like,
Bickle.
you couldn't even. Yeah, it was
And who?
bowling.
And Bolin. That's
Yeah,
it. That's it.
you couldn't even celebrate the first goal.
No,
Yeah,
it was
awesome.
and it was like the quickest whiplash
Yeah,
ever, and then it was just champagne spraying everywhere.
it's also the one of the pictures that's going in the White Sox Dave calendar was taken there that night.
Yep.
We finally got approved by Barstool.
I saw her again on St. Patrick's Day.
Tina, yeah.
Tina, yeah,
I
That
didn't
was
remember
great.
she was like 6 feet tall.
yeah, you were tit level.
Yeah.
That was great.
We Kane, we Shaw, we Crawford, dude. That's all it came down to. A couple of years, that's all we did.
Yeah,
These bitches love Hosa.
Yeah.
it's true.
Just love Hosa for
Yeah.
sure.
Now I got Tyler Hall.
Yeah. How about that?
It's a big move.
So coming up on Thursday, Blackhawks GM Kyle Davidson's on the show. And
That coy motherfucker.
he was
knew.
like, right
Yeah.
before we started, he's like, you guys mind if I take this call real quick?
That's
We're
what
like,
Dave said.
Yeah.
That whole fucking thing was going down while you guys were
100%.
we're
That's
like,
hilarious.
yeah, go ahead. He goes down on the side and he's like talking. And Chief's like, yeah, I could. He's like, you could take the call if I could listen.
He goes,
He's like,
nope.
no way. No way. And he was doing his phone. He had his phone
Yeah,
like
he had
on
his phone
side.
on it, like
Yeah.
in between the cushion and his hip, and it kept going off. And I had the perfect vantage point, and he kept hitting it, like muting it. And I knew something was going on. I'm like, his phone is ringing off the hook
Well,
right now.
and then I asked, like he said that we had to cut it off at what 12:15, and he's like, and Steinmiller, the PR guy, was like, yeah, he's got another meeting. I'm like, who's his meeting with? And he's like, his guys aren't in town yet. That was a trade call. They had a trade call at 12:15.
Oh, really?
100%. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying? I thought he said that to you. You
No,
were
but
just
like,
assuming.
'cause
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
for
like,
sure.
I was assuming he had another interview or like,
No,
and he
no,
was like, no. So like, they had a 12:15 trade call. Like that's what that was.
I can't believe he wasn't just like, guys, sorry, I can't do this. I got bigger things going on, and beast
Probably
out.
knew I would blew a
Dude,
blow a fucking
yeah,
gasket.
Saw what happened with Stan.
But yo, that's like a semi big move, is it not?
Yeah, no, it's like it's a tough move. The Bruins are in a weird spot.
So I said this before you got here. I was like, I didn't watch a lick of the regular season. I watched every playoff game. Amazing postseason. Taylor Hall was a stud in the postseason.
He's a good player.
Like, he
I mean,
like watching him, not seeing he kind of was he hurt in the regular season?
He played 61 games,
He
I
missed
saw.
20 games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his regular season stats weren't shit, but
Yeah,
he
but if- I
lit it
mean-
up in the postseason.
If you extrapolate that out, he had done it with 55 points, which he was on the third line for Boston. That's pretty good. That's
Played
pretty good.
really
Yeah.
played really well in the clutch, and I mean obviously they choked, but
Yeah,
I feel like the Hawks
he's
getting him.
he's
That's a big move.
he's like the perfect left wing for Bedard because now it's like he's been a number one pick. He's a veteran guy. He knows how to play. Like the Hawks don't have any like good players right now to play with Bedard, like none. So it's like Bedard's gonna like pick his head up, look to make the right play, and no one's gonna be there because they don't. know
Well,
where to
you
go.
are. He might not be a Blackhawk, Bedard,
right. Yeah.
per Kyle Davidson.
Right.
per who?
Well, Davidson like wouldn't like they're trying
Oh.
to they have like a certain decorum where they're just not saying, but it's Bedard, and
Well.
that was like now they have a guy who can play with him, and then they got Foligno who's tough. They got a guy to protect him. They're going to sign him, and because he's UFA, and it's like and the Bruins needed to cut salary, so it's like kind of a you guys were in trouble and
And the Hawks took
we
care of
bailed
it.
you out.
Are they going to have somebody to protect this kid?
Foligno will do it, and I think they're going to sign Ryan Reeves. Bird meme.
That's good.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
So
Chief
no
will be
one,
doing it
so
off
no
the
one will
ice.
fuck with him.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, no, I'll be the internet enforcer. Everyone tries to be mean to Bedard, says negative things, I'm gonna fucking tweet at them.
Do you want to
fire
take
up
my
the
ban
ban
list since I retired it because the White Sox are trash?
You know that he stole that? That I was doing the ban list for years, and he stole it.
And I made it popular. You're not the like. Does the person who made that Barstool owe money to the first person that made Barstools?
I mean, do you know who made it popular?
Me?
Portnoy.
Why Portnoy?
He talked about it, and then that's when it got more attention.
No, I was getting attention before that.
That could have applied to the ban list or Barstool. I don't know which way we were going there.
Wait, so Cusack made you retire the list?
No, the White Sox did.
Cusack though?
No, the White Sox did.
So everyone's off the ban list that was on it.
More that I just
You just said
Congrats,
you
Chief.
just, I just asked you about Dominoes yesterday. You said no, they're banned.
That's true.
that is true. I mean, I did offer everybody a chance to get off the ban list by apologizing. My original thought as well. Why are you looking at Dante?
Because you just.
I'm talking to you.
That was my bit.
That wasn't your bit. That was my bit.
This guy just he's a bit stealer.
I know.
He's a content thief.
I still think every member of the ban list should have to compete against Dave in a White Sox Dave challenge in order to get off the ban list.
That'd be good.
I would actually. I have
including
been
Barack
meaning
Obama.
to do a
Obama.
pitch
But
off
not
with
limited to.
KWO.
Wait, Obama's on the list?
Oh yeah, Chance the Rapper, Chief.
Wait, why
Chief is on
I'm
it.
on there.
the
I'm on there
list?
twice.
He threw out the first pitch for the Cubs. Can't have it.
That's under
cat.
under
Sorry.
under
the same
ban
with-
list rules. That's enough to be banned.
You should have to face. Did you ever see? I call
You
this
should
guy.
have to do debate against Obama.
I call this guy the Dark Knight of Wrigleyville. He's the delivery guy for that Dominoes there on Clark. This guy shoves so many pizzas in this backpack. He's a bike delivery guy, and this guy huffs, dude. Like he
He takes
is
the
the
job serious.
Yes, dude. He is the unspoken hero of that.
Really?
movie. Yes. Look out for him, dude.
Is he more of a bicycle guy or more of a delivery guy? Like, does he have the tats, all the gear and everything, or is he just like
More
a
of a
kid?
delivery guy for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
But his fucking pizza backpack is filled to the brim, dude.
So wait, explain the backpack. Do they go in?
Yes.
They sit.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
The Domino's backpack.
Interesting.
Right?
If I order food
I've
on
never
Uber
seen
Eats
one
and
of
I
those.
see it's a biker, I fucking flip
Someone in Lakeview.
Why?
because the food's gonna be all shuffled around and cold, and that's not how you deliver food.
Sometimes
This
they
guy's
get there
slandering
faster.
your man.
Sometimes they get there
Slandering
faster.
your man. You think the
No.
Domino's pizzas? You
That-
think the cheese is on the box?
Someone in Lakeview's got to know who I'm talking about. This guy is a fucking hero.
We gotta put,
And I've only seen him. I've never met him.
This is Ed Chum in the water.
gotta
for his
get him
next
on the dog walk.
cast.
What made you bring this up?
Yeah, what did
There's just been multiple times where I was just driving through Wrigleyville and I
Really?
see this guy.
I want to see him
And
now.
I've seen him load the pizzas. I've seen him drive the pizzas. I've seen him come back and lock the bike up and go back in for more pizzas.
Eat
And
the
every time he
pizzas.
gets pizzas, he's like,
Are you staking this guy out?
Yeah, you got to get him on the
I
you gotta
tailed
get
him a
on
little
the
bit one
pod.
day just to see. You know what I mean?
such a weird.
So I
fucking
tailed
guy.
him, and
this is true. I know this
Yeah,
is true.
I know he lost me though. He like made a turn.
Of course he did.
tail, aka stalk.
Well, you're not a good stakeout guy then if he lost to you. He knew you were onto
It's
him.
easy. Bicycle low key is one of the best ways to get away.
Oh yeah,
You can get
wrong
you
way
go
down a
through
one
place-
way.
Yeah, easily it's the best way to get away.
2 wheels always.
100%.
They find a gangway and the car's fucked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bicycles. That's how the Golden State Killer used to do it.
That's how all the
True crime Ed over here.
Giving out tips.
He's obsessed with fucking serial killers.
Look
I'm not.
at this point, I think he might have 2 or 3 under his belt. Like
I-
he knows
I-
knows
I'm
how to
thinking
murder
so, too,
people.
yeah.
yeah.
That's fucked up.
He knew so yesterday
Well,
on
if he
the
hasn't killed Dave by now,
on the trip down
That's for
here.
real. I would murder the fuck out of Dave if I could.
You can't because you couldn't get your hands on me. I'm too quick on my feet.
you'd be in your.
He knows where you're sleeping tonight.
Yeah.
Why do you think he's been asking to have cameras
Bed
in your
next to
house for
him.
forever? It's not just because he's interested in how you live. He's planning your murder.
Yeah.
He doesn't just want to watch you bathe.
Well,
Fucking
so
hang-
yesterday we're driving
I'll
down
hang you by your nugget.
Route 65, like in Django. That would fucking be a bad way to go. And there was a semi truck full of fucking live pigs next to it, and Ed just out of nowhere goes, "You know that's the best way to dispose of a dead body. They'll just eat everything, bone,
You
hair,
knew
and
that?
all."
Yeah, I
Oh,
knew that.
see?
Yeah,
It's true. I have a
But it's not the first thing you say when you see a pig.
What do you want me to say? Oh, I can't wait till that fucker's bacon. Like
they eat
That
everything.
would have been more appropriate.
They
Yes.
eat everything. They eat bones. They eat
Yeah.
everything.
they
Yeah.
eat the bones
Yeah.
and all.
We're all like, oh, pigs. And he's like, that's the best way to get rid of a dead body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Bye,
the
pigs.
official whiskey cocktail sponsor of NASCAR Chicago Street Race is the Jack and Coke Ready to Drink Canned Cocktail, a 2-day racing and music festival in the heart of Chicago. The first ever NASCAR Street Race will be held on a street circuit through downtown Chicago and on the shore of Lake Michigan. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey and Coca-Cola inspired the popular Jack and Coke cocktail. Now it's available, ready to drink in a canned cocktail. The Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey notes accentuate. Excuse me, that helped me up.
Nice.
The great taste of Coca-Cola, creating a perfect balance to deliver an amazing taste experience. Enjoy the crisp, refreshing, and unmistakable taste of a perfectly mixed Jack Daniel's and Coca-Cola, ready to be enjoyed on the go and straight from the cooler. The world-famous bar call, known everywhere, can now be enjoyed everywhere. It's Jack and Coke.
Everyone loves Jack and Coke.
Dude, this weekend's gonna be so crazy
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
with that race.
It's gonna be awesome.
I can't. First off, I can't believe it's already here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How is it
seriously.
4th of July already?
I know. That's a good point.
Summer's over, man. The
Dude.
solstice was last week. Days are getting shorter. It's
is.
gonna be winter before we know it.
Summer's over.
He's
Start-
right.
Yeah.
It
Let's
just
just-
started.
His
It
summer
just-
starts in March. So let's take it easy.
That's true.
It's the unofficial kickoff to Chicago's summer.
Well, hold on. Make it count. Jack Daniels. Please drink responsibly. Tennessee whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Jack Daniel Distillery,
I'm gonna
Lynchburg,
come over there
Tennessee.
and punch you in the fucking
Whiskey
that nose of
specialty,
yours.
7%
Middle of an ad.
alcohol by volume. Jack Daniels and Old Number 7 are registered trademarks. 2023 Jack Daniels, all rights reserved. Whether you're hitting the race or watching from home, celebrate the Chicago Street Race with the new Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola ready to drink canned cocktail. Enjoy the crisp, refreshing, and unmistakable taste of the iconic Jack and Coke in a ready to drink can, now available nationwide. Find Jack and Coke near you or get Jack and Coke delivered by visiting jackdaniels.com/whiskey/Jack and Coke. Continue, Dave.
All right, real quick.
Why are you gonna punch me in the face?
Hey, let the record show I refrained from that joke.
My shirt. I have been getting many compliments. I have been taking note on who has complimented me on this shirt so far. It
I
is
complimented
a
you.
Powerline shirt from the great Goofy movie. Eye to eye, banger, no matter what the occasion is.
There's two
Ed
bangers.
has been the only one to compliment me on the shirt
I complimented you on it.
after I asked for the compliment.
Same with me. He asked me for a compliment. I gave him it. Didn't count.
It doesn't. It's an insincere compliment. Danny kind of complimented me.
No, I complimented you at the busum place.
Not you
Well,
didn't. You just took a
I said
bad
it was a
picture. of
great
me.
shirt.
He's back on the ban list now.
What would you say the best trip you ever been on was?
Best trip?
Yeah.
That is a hard fucking question, man.
Ask him which
He's
one
been all
this
over the
year
world. I haven't
is the
done
best
shit.
one he's been on.
Let's start getting the brain cooking a little bit here. You got anything?
I loved my Wembley quick little trip to London last year. I had a great time doing that.
Cold chili.
You know we
falling,
have a
man.
decent English audience. I'm not kidding. I talked to Kevin on DM
Who's that?
here and there.
One guy?
Kevin, his name's Kevin. He's British, loves the fucking snake drafts, loves Barstool Chicago, and he's like, yeah, you guys have a pretty decent audience out here, which is crazy to me.
We could probably
love
pull
that.
actual analytics on
England's awesome.
that. Yeah.
I haven't been to London in a long time. I need to go. It's seriously nothing else like it.
I love
Such a
London.
great city.
England and Ireland are both fantastic. And I love anytime I go west. I love the mountains. I know Ed hates Colorado. You know that?
Not surprised. Best place on the planet.
What is that?
He just went to PCB
Wait, do you like
to
Colorado?
as an adult.
I like it. I like Wyoming more. Wyoming's my favorite place on the planet. I think.
Do any of you want to go to Denver in August?
For what?
For what?
Mount Joy
I'm
at
bu-
Red
I'm
Rocks.
busy.
Oh yes.
And then Sox Rockies, which I don't even.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'd rather go see Coors
I don't
Field
care
and
for
go
that.
to a good concert.
I'd
Fuck
see
the White Sox.
anybody at Red Rocks.
I've never been to Denver.
It's life changing.
I
Yeah.
puked there. I ran up the steps and got altitude poisoning and puked.
It wasn't. It was altitude poisoning.
I was
which
in
is out of
shape. I was like 22 and that happened.
Okay, so, yeah,
So I everyone's super fit out there, and I just sprinted up to the top because I saw other people doing it. I'm like, I can do that. I couldn't. Got up there, yacked everywhere.
Altitude poisoning sucks.
I've puked from running too much, like conditioning workouts, and when I was playing sports, like actual sports, and it's the worst. It's fucking awful.
We had
You
this.
wanna die.
We had this hockey facility where it was a skating treadmill, like you skated on. It was like they sprayed like a silicone. It was like a treadmill, like plastic shit. They had a permanent bucket there because people puked so much.
Just a
on it,
little
and they were
puke bucket.
Yeah.
It's like a spittoon at an old school bar.
No, well, it's a treadmill. It like operates like a treadmill and has like these little like panels that are like go all the way across. It almost look like blinds. Like
Holy shit.
Yeah, and they were like, all right, like they basically would try to make you puke, and you did. They were good at making you puke.
I've never seen one of those.
Yeah, they're all over the
Best way
place.
to lose weight.
You got it? You guys got anything?
I'm really torn between the Wisconsin Dells and Fort Myers. No, I'm kidding. I went on the Disney cruise when I was 8. That was pretty sweet.
He had
dude.
his fake cancer boondoggle.
That was just LA, but it was still sweet.
How was the Disney cruise like?
Disney cruise was huge. Like I said, I was 8. I remember there was one time the trip was so big I got lost on the ship 4 times in one day because there's different sections to each floor too. There's just characters walloping around. You go to a different island in Bahamas each day. I highly recommend.
Did anybody find you on that cruise and then violate you?
No, I'll never forget. I'm not a big fan of Donald Duck ever since. I asked him to like help me out. Borderline tears in my eyes, and he just like wouldn't break character. So then I just tried the next elevator.
Hey, some people are just dedicated to the craft.
Yeah. I don't know.
You were like, help me find my mom.
Yeah.
Did you smoke weed before you came here or something? Why are you all laughy and happy
Why
and
can't I
jovial?
Can't I find things funny?
He's got Taylor Hall, man. Let him fucking
He had
laugh.
2 hours to collect his thoughts.
Dude, I'm fucking pulling Danny over here, dangling my feet off the thing because my back has no support.
This has backfired on me. I'm a little too slouched now. But Eddie, what's the best trip you've been on?
Fucking bastard.
I really like that PCB one.
Really?
Yeah, in college, like that's like that's like such a benchmark of your.
Who'd you guys see? So Spinnaker always used to have like, who'd you see that was there? Like Little John, Pauly D.
I think
They're always there.
I didn't go, but Pauly D was there. Luke Bryan
course
was
he
there.
was.
Yeah,
Of course he was.
yeah. Those were the 2 I know that were there
Nice.
for sure.
What was the other big club down there? It was Spinnaker and one other place.
Club La Vela.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Good memory.
Yeah,
Good memory.
yeah.
And then the day parties were at like, not Postcard Inn. That's
Hammerhead Fred's.
What was it called?
Hammerhead Fred's.
I remember all
Shark.
these.
Oh, Florida Georgia line was there. That
Really?
was sick.
Dude,
Yeah.
I saw a billboard for one of the guys, so I guess Florida Georgia line split.
Yep.
that they did a few
No,
years ago.
really?
Yeah.
They're so
Yeah.
bad, but they're so catchy and so good.
See, that's why, like, I don't understand why they got to be considered bad. Like,
Dude,
that's why, like,
It's so cheap and easy.
yeah, and like
It's like-
the way they dress, they're like
It's fun music, man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun
just,
music
like,
though.
why
Yeah.
can't it just be fun?
Yeah, what-
Like,
what-
you got, here's what you are hating on Florida Georgia line. I saw that clip of your guy Kenny who does the podcast.
Yeah.
and he was shitting on Grateful Dead. That's what you guys are when you shit on that. Kind
I'm
of
not
music.
shitting on it, but it's
It
like,
is though. It is.
It's
the
very
equivalent.
carbon copy.
But it's very. You're pointing sticking your nose up at.
Yeah,
it's
what,
just it's objectively carbon copy though. It's like you fucking like
I feel like if Florida Georgia Line identified as just like a pop band, they'd lose so many haters because so many people just hate them because like that's not country. It's like, well, it's still
But I
good.
feel like that is like to me they're like Luke Bryan and everybody else. Like they're in that like radio hit like genre of country.
Yeah,
Just
I like
listen
them.
to a lot of that on the way down.
But
Hey,
every
you were fucking belting it out like Aretha Franklin up there.
yeah, he was.
and then you're gonna shit on it every chance you get. It's like, dude, what?
This is how we roll.
I don't like Luke Bryan. I like the older like 90s,
Get your
2000s.
shine on. The whole time, Chief was saying it.
be.
But
think I did
that's
that one.
like kids today, 10 years from now, the stuff today is going to be like,
No way.
oh, I love
Kenny
20,
Chesney is
20s.
decidedly better than Luke Bryan.
Listen, I'm just saying that's the level everybody aims to get to
Yeah.
for a reason. And if it was that easy and carbon copy, everybody would be that successful.
But
100%.
I do think that
But it's
labels
not.
can pick people and like
Agreed.
This
And
is the song
yes,
you're gonna sing.
yes,
you're gonna be
exactly.
the
That's what I'm getting at.
Agreed.
Yes.
There's a lot of that.
There's like
Especially in the town
and
we're in
there's
right
like
now.
a formula for it.
You guys,
Right.
you guys are just haters, dude.
It's not hating. I like the
negative
music,
haters.
but that's what it is. Like you two just said it perfectly. Like it's like Nashville wants. All right, so whatever record label wants a star, they'll fucking take these two doofuses, dress them up in their shitty straw hats, and like you guys do this, we'll take it. Like just go be the guys that deliver it.
Sign your soul.
Yeah, but you
here.
guys also hate on people who are like undeniably
Who?
Like fucking tearing down the fucking
Like Morgan
whole
Wallen?
country, like Morgan Wallen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't really like him.
Objectively, like that guy, 2 nights at Wrigley.
No, I know. I know
$250
he's
bucks a
insane.
pop.
But I'm not, do it just because he's popular. I have to
Bonkers.
like him.
So why don't you
Now
like?
he's
Why
going
don't you
to
like?
Fenway
I said
this
the one
week,
song
same
is good.
thing.
3 shows.
Monster. Yeah, he's a monster.
You went. How was it?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really,
I'll
really.
never bitch at any live music though. Like I've said this many times. I went to a Slipknot concert and had the time of my life. I would have the time of my
Yeah.
life at Morgan Wallen.
Yeah,
You know?
it's really hard to go to a concert and not have
Get caught
Right.
up in
an
it.
amazing time.
You're
Right.
gonna
It has to
fucking
be.
Jack
It's-
White at the Cubs game the whole
It's
time.
same thing for me with stand up though. Like I'll go to 100 stand up shows and 99 of them I leave being like,
Oh,
that
I
was
don't
fucking
agree with
awesome.
that. I don't agree with that at all. I've been to some stand-ups where I'm like, yo.
I went to a really popular one and it wasn't great, and it kind of it hurt.
Really?
Yeah.
It hurt to watch. Like I was like, fuck, I thought this was gonna be awesome.
See,
But
I,
I didn't get that
unless they
experience.
bomb, I leave there being like, that was fun. Like I laughed. It was a good way to spend an hour.
Yeah, I like doing stand-up shows or like going to Zanies and stuff, but it's
Love
like
it.
I've seen like if you go for like a headliner and then they have 3 or 4 openers. I know they call them different things, whatever. But it's like some of those I've been to shows where they're rough. They're rough.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What you said you went to Fall Out Boy, right?
Yeah,
How was that?
I would have preferred some more from Under the Cork Tree, but it was pretty amazing. They had the flames going up from the bleachers. Could feel it from the 100 level.
Wow.
You know, Pete Wentz got a little weird, but he always has been.
What did he do though?
He just gave a very weird metaphorical speech saying like, it's going to sound weird to even rephrase it, but he was like, remember when we were kids and we played The Floor is Lava and you would put your lava boots on and say, nothing will get to me now. He's like, always wear your lava boots in life. You can get wherever you're going. He was kind of just rambling on.
Oh,
But it was
Have
pretty.
you ever been to a Fleetwood Mac concert?
But there was a reason
she
for
gets
that.
like
Did you
that.
not hear the story?
Mm.
The managers, like somebody in the manager's family, like died that morning.
From, well, my
A follow-up.
my question, the lava
So
boots.
everybody, like they were supposed to have like a private thing afterwards, and they canceled it. Like everybody was in a weird mood.
No, it was
They're emotional.
It was first of all, not. I'm hating on the metaphor. Lava boots. We could have chose something else.
Maybe cut
Second
that
of all, no, it was about people. It was about
Sorry, the
people
guy
like,
was in his feelings that day.
it was about
Yeah.
people like bringing them down
Well,
in life, like how you guys bring down Florida Georgia Line. They're like, don't listen to the haters.
I'm not
You could be
bringing
on
them
stage.
down. I'm not hating on it.
Yes,
Like
you
there's-
do. You fucking.
I like their
I
catchy
love-
songs.
I love that we
You
have
gotta-
to clip the part of Eddie calling out Kenny though. I love that.
I didn't call
love that
Kenny.
he did that.
Kenny's like, I'm saying Dave is him.
No,
in
you're
that
exactly right.
situation.
You're exactly right. That's why I
Yes.
want to clip
That's
it.
not
'cause
Kenny was hating. I'm not hating. I'm just saying what they
You kind
are.
of hate. You literally call.
They're like
telling people they're just carbon copies. They just tuned it up. You basically said they were what South Park said about Family Guy, about the belugas who write their
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
That's basically what you said, which is fucking super.
what a
hating.
great tie-in.
That is.
So good.
That's what you
I'm
said.
proud of you for that one, actually.
Yeah.
I am legitimately proud of that.
I
for
am
that
too. That's a
analogy.
great tie-in.
Much better
And that
metaphor than lava
reference.
boots.
All I needed to do was give him a South Park fucking reference, and he told me he was proud of me the first time in 5 years.
I finally get what you're saying now.
If you tied everything to a South Park episode, I would. I
South
would
Park
be-
and baseball.
That's it.
Those are the languages you speak. When we had Davidson on, Dave's like, explain to me how good Bedard is in baseball terms, and he's like, I don't know what that question means.
That's not what he said.
He's like,
But I was trying to get him to say like, "Oh, he's like Mike Trout," you
Yeah.
know. And
Yeah.
I don't like. I said Mike Trout, and the way he looked, I don't even think he knows who Mike Trout is.
He's
He's like
like a-
that wired
yeah.
into hockey.
See, that makes me like optimistic then that the Hawks have a guy like
Oh,
that.
so your
he's-
second team that you were just saying
No.
you were
They're-
rooting
they're-
against 10 minutes ago.
I'm saying if I was a now that Kane is gone, I might be a Hawks fan again. So
Oh, we stand Kane on this show.
You don't like
I know
Patrick Kane?
you do, but
you don't like him?
No, you can't stop there. You cannot stop there. You can't stop there.
Anyone ever said that sentence now that
I
Patrick
mean,
Kane
those
is gone? I'd
Buffalo
like to-
rivalries, they run deep.
Oh, the Capulets and the Montagues.
personal stuff, man, personal
Yeah.
stuff, but
Because he's Team Gronk.
He's not Team Gronk.
and some other stuff, but you don't forget, there was a time where me and Kana were.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Your
Remember
boys?
when?
Oh, when they won the cup, he was one in the DJ booth.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did like a bunch of DJ sets together
You played
at
Cotton Eye
Rocket
Joe?
and shit. We were in People magazine. He played like One Direction.
Really?
I like that.
One
That
Direction's
makes me
good.
like them too.
in my DJ set.
Yo.
But anyways, I want to go back to what Danny was saying about Fall Out Boy. People, like, I say this all the time. This gets very cliche. People forget how good fucking Fall Out Boy is. I went to one of their shows, like,
Because they're everywhere, I think.
randomly. I don't know if it's because, like, they're Chicago and Chicago people are like, they're like, you know, they're from here. We saw them come up. I don't know what it is, but they're huge outside of Chicago for good reason.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Oh,
They
yeah,
are
they're-
awesome.
Dude, you
Yeah.
go to one of their shows, they have like 20 top 10, like legit top 10
Dude,
songs.
Dance
that
Dance
you'll
is
hear.
like the
Yes.
best song of that era, maybe.
It was the loudest concert since I've been in the
They said they actually
hear
said
it?
that like that was a thing in the city. They're like
And-
something happened where this was like the loudest
Yeah.
concert ever.
And they're amazing live. Like, they put on great live shows. They're a great band. Their drummer is
even while
unbelievable.
going through trauma, even though some people don't care.
The aldermen were getting involved. I saw.
Who?
That's like the aldermen were getting involved.
Fuck that.
If you live in this fucking city
Been there.
and you're
Yeah.
that mad about people having fun in the summer, fuck you.
I agree. But it was
at,
it was
at
it was
10 p.m.
I
Grow
will
up.
say, though, I am team anti-fireworks now.
Cubs have 12.
Why?
They have 12
Age.
concerts a summer.
Yeah,
Shut up. Let
but-
people have
No,
fun.
you're right.
But I will say, so I lived there. This is my second summer there. It's the only concert that I could hear from my apartment.
Something went wrong acoustically.
Yeah.
Like
It was
it
actually the
was
loudest.
like
Were you Jocelyn Turner in your PJs? Like, oh my god, I can't believe this.
I love that.
no, but like the
ridiculous.
George
George freaking out?
was freaking out
Screaming
from
into
like
his
the
pillow.
fireworks and whatever, pyrotechnics.
It drives me nuts though.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but I wasn't like upset. I was
People
just
buy a
like,
fucking house next to a park and they get mad when like teenagers. Are there.
I'm not complaining. I was just an
No, I
observation.
know.
Yeah,
It's just, I
Yeah.
but it was so like significantly like you didn't hear Morgan at all.
No, not at all. Did not hear not one note, not one explosion. Same thing.
one last
Guns
night?
N' Roses last year. Nothing.
Yeah, that'd be
like,
one I thought you could hear
nope.
because that's like
nothing. And I'm like a
hard.
10-minute walk from the marquee. So this is the only one.
Also, Fall Out Boy, weirdly, they're in the pop punk category. Like same with Blank, some, all them, but they double as like a boy band. Like girls went crazy over them, had them all over their folders and shit. You're not seeing that with like Taking Back Sunday and Weezer. They were straight up.
They went a little more mainstream than those because I saw Dashboard was at Ravinia, and
Yeah, but they're not pop punk. But yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
but they like kind of fit into that.
First
shit. It's
concert
like
by
Taking
mistake.
Back
Go
Sunday.
on.
That would have been a great show to go
I
to.
love Ravinia.
I really like Dashboard Confession.
I wish
would
I
like
knew
to
that
see
was
it. Yeah.
happening.
So do I. That's my problem. Is there like a concert app where you could notify me when it's going on?
game time,
podcast.
dummy.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like I don't. That doesn't send me.
I get
notifications.
notifications all the time from game time, like, hey, White Sox tickets are free. Like, here you go. It'll legit be like, hey, White Sox tickets $5. You want them? No.
I'm more saying like bands like that. Well, I guess it'd be like a curated AI that knows what I like.
You need
but
to push
whatever.
notifications on.
No,
that's
you
all.
can set it on game time.
Like I like
Yeah.
rap. I might get a box for 50 cent. Me and my buddies are talking
Oh.
about it.
Dude, at Ravinia.
No, at UC. At the
Oh.
UC.
When's that happen?
Oh, yeah, his
It's
final
in
tour.
September.
dude.
dude.
How much?
A box is like $3,000.
Oh, that's you
Let
fit
me know-
20
let me
people
know
in there,
about
right?
that.
We were talking. I mean, we were talking about it because it's like.
Hey, Ed,
I mean, 50 cent.
I'm
is
inviting
awesome.
myself. I'm in.
Well, let's talk about it.
And
I am
and
inviting
Busta
myself. There's
Rhymes.
nothing to talk about.
Busta
And
Rhymes
he's
is
bringing
opening
Busta
for
Rhymes.
him.
All right.
Yeah.
Can we? All right.
Don't the shit.
Bro, we gotta get Busta Rhymes in a lost
Start a-
roll. Imagine
start a
him
separate
taking
group
a picture
chat.
with fucking, with fucking Armando. That'd be amazing. That'd be great. That'd be
Ed, are you
great.
gonna go to a honky tonk with me tonight and do some line dancing and pick yourself up a nice Southern belle to marry and have a couple of gaggle of kids with?
Couple of
Yeah,
guys.
sure.
Big night ahead.
Am I gonna walk into you fucking annihilating this chick's guts tonight, Ed?
Yeah, sure. If you want me to.
I do want you. I want to watch it.
You don't know.
No, I want to watch you. That's the difference here.
I don't have the Viagra here though.
You said you did.
No, I didn't. I said
He
I
said he
don't.
didn't bring it. He said he didn't need it.
That's just
I always forget I have it.
really.
Yeah.
Who needs Viagra with those cowboy boots walking around?
Yeah.
Not yours, girls.
Not me.
Very true.
Yeah, that's right.
We were out on Sunday night last night, and it was
There was some scenery.
it was like a Saturday night in Chicago. It was the bar was packed.
Lauren
for
Elaine
us
is
up.
very good, by the way.
She was fucking.
She was really
great.
good.
I didn't know who it was.
She was on American Idol.
Yeah, I don't watch American Idol, but
I haven't watched it in a while, but
is it good now?
I watched.
Was it good again? Ish.
Good enough. Lauren Elena was there.
Did you see Chael Sonnen's breaking the news about UFC 300 is going to be Zuckerberg and Musk?
Oh, did he say that?
Yeah. So
That'd be crazy.
How much would really gonna happen?
I think it actually
Sounds like it is.
might happen. And they're both like, you were talking about rich guys doing things just to do them. They're both like combat trained, I'm pretty sure.
they're yeah,
Like
they're in-
jujitsu
yeah, they
and
both
all
do it.
that. Yeah.
Zuckerberg's gonna get like a jacked clone of himself. Like it's not gonna be him going out there. It's gonna be he's already a robot. They're gonna design something else.
They
I
need
know
to
it.
do a celebrity deathmatch like preamble for
He's
it.
competed, you know.
No,
Yeah,
I know
he's won
Zuckerberg
something,
has,
I think.
but
Yeah.
he's also way fucking. I looked up their specs: 6'1", 210 for Elon, and then 5'8", like $170 for. So
Zuckerberg
a little bit of a
fights.
size difference.
Big
That-
size
but-
difference.
That never stopped you from thinking you could beat everybody up.
That's not. I couldn't beat everybody up.
No,
I could
but,
kick
like-
everybody's ass in this room.
Yeah, but
All
like
you
you're,
twinks.
but you're saying like you don't disqualify yourself automatically based on size.
No, why
Right.
would you?
So why would you do that to Zuckerberg?
Because he's Zuckerberg. He's a little twink.
He's a jiu-jitsu.
You're gonna need a South Park comparison.
Yeah. Wendy and Cartman. I actually watched that episode yesterday. I watched it yesterday morning.
ChevyDriveChicago.com knows it's about to be a summer of country music, and we know few things pair better than country music and Chevy. Your local Chevy dealers want to give you a chance to enter to win a signed guitar by Luke Bryan.
Brand new Chevy with a lift kit.
That's not him.
I know. I was singing a song with
You're like
Chevy.
kind of buddies with him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the man.
I'm a big,
I don't appreciate all the hate he gets.
I like him.
He's a fucking superstar, man.
Yeah, it's easy to enter. Just head to ChevyDriveChicago.com, and while you're there, check out the latest SUV and Silverado lineup at your local Chevy dealer. I mean, it's the way to go. Equinox, Traverse, Blazer, Malibu,
the best.
Colorado.
All the
Chevy's got 'em
above.
all. Yeah, especially like if you're going on a road trip for the 4th coming up, make sure you get a little tune-up at a Chevy dealer. They'll take care of you. You know, it'll be good service. So go check that out, ChevyDriveChicago.com, and make sure you're driving Chevy this summer. What else we got?
I just sang Florida Georgia Line. You
Yeah.
want to? So
Yeah, you did.
You did.
like unironically, because I was thinking. So that song in and I love that song. Perfect summer music song in any occasion.
You know
But
who wrote? You know who wrote
It
it?
touches. Who wrote it?
Chase Rice.
Did he? Well, it touches on literally Chevy, like women, bourbon. It has every single country music stereotype packed into one song. That's where I get it from.
Are you good buddies with him?
Yeah.
Chase Rice.
Chase Rice.
So he was their roommate. He was living with them, and he was writing songs with them. And they were like, "Hey, this is a really fucking good song. Can we take it?" And he gave it to him.
Just gave it to him.
Fucking smash. Yeah, they repaid him by doing what's a song he just had? Talking God, beer, and
That narrows
Women.
it down.
no, it's just
Someone told me this years
oh
ago.
fuck, I'm gonna look like an idiot.
Talking God, beer, and
Yeah.
God, your mom.
In
let me?
America. Yeah.
The difference between
Mama
rap
me.
lyrics and country lyrics are like there really isn't much. In rap, it's like all hoes, Hennessy, and like bitches and shit, and it's all like
easy on the break there, buddy.
women, whiskey
Hennessy and
and
Mincy's.
whatever.
We got an unbelievable this morning submission on the backstage account of some guy, a rapper, redoing Morgan Wallen's Last Night song with like a cowboy hat on, guitar, overalls, but he changed the lyrics to like rap lyrics, but he sang them in a country style, and I was like, sounds pretty fucking good. If it didn't have like a million N-bombs and F-words, we would have posted it, but it was like pretty exactly what you're saying. It was like, wow, this is
Why don't you hum a few bars and then you can be a brick walk salesman.
We're not live.
I'll play it for you after. I already butchered one time. My brain is not working today.
Really?
Sunday night.
Well, you travel constantly. I don't know how your brain.
No,
ever
dude.
works.
The Sunday night partying, staying up that late. Did not do it.
I love a Sunday fun day, but cut it right when the sun starts going down,
Yeah,
and then
man.
get to the 8 p.m. HBO.
We left the house with a plan, and we threw the plan out the window the minute
We were gonna have
walked
one. We were gonna have one or two.
Yeah.
the minute we walked in the bar. The plan was out the window.
Yeah.
That's don't happen.
That's
And then-
not a. That's not a 1 or 2 type of place.
And
No,
then
it's
large and rear ad and those fucking knuckleheads
I
showed
took-
up.
Rear
Probably-
ad had like 1 or 2, I think.
I can't wait to see Rad. I
he's-
fucking love him, dude.
He
Honestly, love
He's
him.
the best.
Chief almost had another Aussie pick with him last night.
Oh, really?
With
Rear.
Did I?
Well, he was just kissing your head.
that
Close
was
enough.
large. That was large.
No,
Yo.
you had both.
I don't think
Oh,
rear kissed
okay.
my head. It was large.
I don't know who's kissing your head these days down there. I don't know
Just
what else
large.
happened. But Ozzy would
I
be
love
jealous
large, too.
nonetheless.
What's your update? How's the face and everything?
my face,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I
So,
had to
mean, you're
cancel
like-
our bavettes because you
Yeah,
can't chew
still,
until
still
fucking.
can't eat like hard stuff.
Oh no shit. We're
Yeah,
just-
which sucks, but I can eat soft stuff.
Can
like
you get a hot
sandwiches
dog
and-
down?
Yeah.
So what's like hard shit like apples?
No, like they don't want me eating nuts,
Damn.
Oh really?
chewy stuff like steak. I can't have.
Pizza, you're good.
Hmm?
Pizza, you're good.
Yeah, as long as it's not like hard
Yeah.
pizza, you gotta like rip apart
Well, we could chew your food for you.
and all that.
You want me to start baby birding for you?
Someone else. So one of you guys just asked me that a few weeks ago. It's weird that you said that again.
Really?
It's disgusting.
I'm sorry. We're
Have you
trying
ever
to be
got
helpful.
baby birded?
No, I almost did by
That was a long
Grace
pause.
and Bree.
I was gonna say those girls do baby birds. at
Yeah,
the-
when
at
I
the
was
tour.
DJing one time.
Wait, what?
Not
They
with
almost
food,
did that.
right?
No, with
No,
alcohol.
with high
Liquid?
noons.
Oh.
Disgusting.
No, thank you.
That's gross.
disgusting.
Let me baby bird you, Dave.
Dude, they stand over. They
You don't even want to do
They
that.
stand off.
Come
the
on, we're on
stage.
vacation.
They stand on the edge of the stage, and girls in the front row lean back.
Like they're about to take a fucking cum shot at the 14:57
They get it
mark
right.
of a
They get it
porno.
right
You
in
are
the
in
mouth.
a vile mood
Yeah.
today.
Well, that's what happens.
Warn
It's not that-
the ladies of Broadway.
What was the thing he said earlier where he was like,
He said he was gonna be
You
tearing
want-
guts
you-
apart.
Yeah,
No, I said you
destroy
are.
some girl.
no, but he was like, he said something about like, oh,
Danny
we were talking
getting
about
violated?
the Packers, and it was like, yeah, you gotta walk in with your butt cheeks spread. Talking about the Packers, you're like, Jesus, dude, it's been like you're out like 6 hours of just being a vile human. 6 straight hours, vile.
Respect, dude.
34 years.
Have you seen the girls in the sundresses outside?
We're fucking
I'm like a dog with the little pink thing hanging out right now.
The rocket.
Dude, we're in freaking Nash Vegas, Dave.
He's in heat. He's in heat.
I don't think male dogs are in heat. Go in heat, do they? I think that's just female dogs.
Yeah,
Well, what do you call with the fucking rocket hanging out?
he's just a horny
Just
guy.
horned up?
Yeah, just
boner?
rocked up.
Does George get humpy?
He never gets humpy, but he'll get a rocket every once in a while. Like he clips his balls. And
What do you do to like take care of that? You just let him
I
ride
just
it out.
shame him.
Really?
Like, put that
George,
away.
put that away.
Poor guy.
George,
girls,
come here.
Girls get like grossed out by the red rockets.
Like,
I mean-
female dogs are like,
No, like women.
oh yeah, I get pretty grossed out by
Yeah,
that.
they're
It doesn't
kinda
bother-
gross.
Like, yeah, but it's like, yeah, like, what do you want them to do? Everybody gets boners sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
Tell him to do the
natural.
Texas Tucker something.
It's just like a
Just
locker
tuck it into
room
his
deal?
collar.
Put some pants in that
Yeah,
thing.
I'm just like, come on, man, put that away.
Does your dog get the thing?
Yeah, here and there. All male dogs do.
Yeah,
What was your old dog's name? The bulldog.
Max.
I like that guy.
The
the little
boxer.
terrier.
Yeah,
He's the best.
he was
Well,
great. Dude.
what's horning your dog up?
I don't know. It doesn't seem to have any like rhyme or reason to it. Like every once in a while, we'll be on a walk and he'll stop, and I'll be like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Going to lick it," and I'm like, "Dude,
It's like,
why do you, like, who would you see? What
yeah,
would you see?"
it's like us like going to church as a kid. You just randomly get
Oh
boners.
yeah, that.
Yeah.
It's sense, man. Those
Dude,
two,
the church ones were
sense.
Rock hard.
something. Yeah, honestly, that was like confirmation time when you're like 14. You're like, oh fuck, because all the girls, I feel like they would get it dressed up back then.
Yeah.
they always look good in church.
I could be staring at the ground the whole time or one of the hymns and it'll just happen like clockwork
Yep.
back in the day.
Boing.
You heathens. In God's house. In God's house. You're
I
desecrating
am
Jesus
how
Christ's
he made
house.
me, and he made me a guy that gets boners in his house
He
sometimes.
made me with plenty of flaws. That's on the bottom of the list. Church boners.
Are you gonna get another one of those? What is it, American Bulldog? You had a couple, right?
This guy,
I couldn't do
I don't
both.
have time,
he'd
man.
see his dog once a month.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair to a dog. I miss having a dog so much. I think about it all the time.
You should get one of
I'm
those.
just like,
Get one of those purse dogs.
No. Who's watching your guy's dog right now?
My brothers.
I got him in.
What do you seriously
Pooch
though?
Hotel.
Not even being like I know where this could go, but I'm still gonna bring it up as a point of conversation,
Go ahead.
which I should.
You fucking pervert. You want that dog dead that you're about to talk about?
Well, first of all, I don't think that would make him a pervert.
What dog?
What? Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think of like the bringing the dog onto the plane?
Oh, I don't like it.
I hate it.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
hate it. It's like I have a family member who has like this little like it's a very well behaved King Charles Cavalier, and she got it like set up to be a therapy dog. I'm like, that's not a therapy dog. If you legitimately, if you're like,
Ace is a therapy dog.
if you have PT, yeah, because you have to bend the rules to have him live in your apartment, but he's not trained, certified to be
For anything.
Exactly. I think that's abusing the system. Like some people need it. Like they're gonna ruin it for the people who actually need it, and that's what because I do think there are people who like, hey, like last time I was on a plane, I was flying over Afghanistan. The dog makes me feel better. I want that person to have their dog on the plane, but a bunch of Tom, Dick, and Harrys run around, bring their dog on the plane, and then it fucks it up for the people who need it.
I agree with that. I only abused
Like,
it.
remember when people like
little.
started bringing like chickens? Oh, it's like my therapy chicken.
Donnie got on a plane from the Middle East. There was a guy with a therapy falcon. Like a falcon. A therapy falcon.
Like what the
That
fuck?
is-
I
And
also,
first of all, what if that thing starts flying around and starts pecking someone's eyes out?
One of my first ever jobs was at O'Hare, and they warned us about some of the service animals. And a woman had a pony,
Stop.
a service pony.
stop.
Wait.
How big we talking?
I never got to see it, but the other kids did. Standard pony size.
No,
And then there was they mentioned some sort of bird, plenty of dogs, and then like a chimp.
no.
Yeah.
There was actually.
Dude,
I
I
had a-
wouldn't get on the plane if there was a chimp on it, dude.
This was
Are you kidding me?
Travis.
He's just gonna rip all our faces one by one. A4. You know what I mean? He'd just be ripping.
this was 2009. When did Travis
4A.
happen?
Right around that, right?
Mine goes right to Travis.
Dude, Rock, come on. bro.
No,
A nice
animals on a plane's a no-go.
Yeah, you're in first class.
I will
anyways.
say, though, the therapy thing, very true.
Yeah.
If you're in a bad mood, dogs make your mood better. Absolutely true.
What do you think about that, Ed?
I agree.
But the therapy thing, part of being a trained therapy dog is like they're not going to be barking and howling
Right.
in public places. So as long as if they're not therapy and they're still not making a noise, I wouldn't care that much. But
I saw like a horror story on Twitter like 6 months ago about a dog just started shitting violently all over the plane.
we all get
And then it
diarrhea.
like rolled in it and it was just shaking off onto the hole like in the middle of the row.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, I had a bad flight last week or 2 weeks ago. The minute we landed, the guy started throwing up. Like the row across from me, one row up, violently. Like to the point where he was making other people starting to gag, almost throwing up. It was like, oh man, the poor people next to him were just like trapped. Couldn't get up because we were taxiing to the gate.
Was he getting it in the bag?
That people were like passing bags over.
What is
him.
that
He
bag
was
gonna
just
do?
filling them up.
What do you mean?
I
The
mean,
bag? He
hold
gets
the
a
puke.
bag you put Jolly Ranchers in. It's not
Dude,
a bag
I
that's going to
agree.
carry barf.
I agree. Those things are so small. Like,
yeah.
what?
What?
I agree. I think they're.
Imagine
the
if he
dumbest
had to puke
inventions
right now.
ever.
It's like, dude, don't go to the toilet. I got a bag. Like, that would not be.
I mean, it's
No.
better than just projectile. It's not going to do a great
Yeah,
job.
it might be a
but-
little leaky bag, but it's better than it just being on the floor.
There should be like a tin jar or something.
like a
you know what I
spittoon.
mean? Yes.
hey, pass up the puke jar.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
something better, or
Not
something
done yet.
that expands more than that little. It's like a go bag.
Like a,
You're
pu-
right.
a puke
Yeah,
balloon.
it's like a bag. You go to the candy store and get the fucking
Yeah.
strawberry candies in.
Yeah, they're useless.
I think a wider, deeper bag would suffice.
Yeah,
I gotta be plastic though too. No, I mean that.
I think they're like wax.
a little
lined.
waxy. I was gonna
Yeah.
say they're a little waxy. That's fucking.
you ever been sick flying?
No. I have an iron stomach.
Dude.
I mean,
No, you
I'm
don't.
lucky. I'm trying
I've
not
been
to
in-
jinx myself.
10 years ago.
Oh,
This is like pre-Uber.
so recently.
you took a shit.
No. Actually, a couple of different times. He puked on in the.
That was from alcohol. I don't get like seasick. I don't get.
All right.
Yeah.
But
I don't
that's
get.
still-
I don't
you-
get food
You know,
poisoning.
you can't say you have an iron stomach.
Well, Dave, I drank way too much and then I puked. I think that happens to people. I'm saying like you were talking about like motion sickness and food poisoning. Like I don't get that.
I got seasick. It's the worst. It really.
Food,
is.
I think food poisoning is the worst.
I didn't puke though when I had it in Dominican. I didn't puke when I didn't shit like continuously throughout the day.
You puked one time 10 years ago.
Under that logic, if you
had
ever
two-
puked, you don't have an iron stomach.
You said you have an iron
like-
stomach, and I had 2 instances that immediately popped in my head of you puking.
Ultimate people
but-
don't forget God.
Wait, but you had food poisoning and didn't get the shit?
I didn't. No, I would shit, and it'd
you
be
remember
like
when you had the flu when you
fucking
were
water,
11?
but I shit like twice a day, like normal, and I didn't puke at all. It was weird.
That is
It was the
weird.
pain. It was a searing pain. I thought my
Really?
appendix burst. Yes,
You sure it was food poisoning?
positive. Because they gave me the shit for food poisoning. It cleared me up in like 12 hours, if that.
That
Yeah, that
appendix
is
is
weird.
probably dismantled in there right now, still as we speak. I got mine out. Hurt like a bitch.
yeah, that's supposed to be fucking brutal.
Worst pain I've ever
What it feel
experienced in my life.
like a hacksaw.
Like a knife just like going around right here.
Dude,
stabbing.
Would you have a
That's-
tapeworm?
Appendicitis.
Tapeworm.
Have any of your dogs had Giardia? That's a bad one.
Bad.
No.
Because it's so
My
hard to go
Ace has
away.
had it like 5 fucking times. $200 a pop.
What's
Jeez.
the
Don't let him eat his shit.
It's
He's eating jardinera.
it's a stomach. It's a parasite. So it's like you can see the eggs and the shit when they shit it out.
Gross.
It's gross.
And it's like yellow. The
And
shit's
it's-
like yellow.
it's got a film over it. It's very fucking gross. But
You let him eat his shit?
if you're like walking through a field and they step in goose shit, that's how they get it. And they'll lick their paws later on,
Yeah.
or they'll eat goose shit because dogs eat stupid things. They're assholes.
We'll get that in the Thursday episode. We'll talk some drive down.
Road trip recap.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we're at the end. Any last words, Dave?
Cunt, ass, balls.
Thank you, Dave. All right, that's it, everybody. We'll see you guys on Thursday.
wrong
Kyle
with you?
Davidson. If you're in Nashville, come by. We're having a party at Barstool Nashville, 5 p.m. draft day party. And yeah, dog walk will also be this kind of style.
That's on
and
Wednesday,
Thursday.
correct? Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday, correct. All right, then. Thanks, everybody.